Hello everyone, welcome to my new modeling episode, and today we have another model from Fujimi. So this time it is Sileighty. So what is actually Sileighty? This is Nissan Silvia S15 front plus Nissan 180SX back. As you have probably noticed, this time I'm talking directly into the camera, and hopefully it will contribute for the more genuine modeling experience and also provide me with more opportunities to share my thoughts and tips. So as with every model on this channel, we will have a quick unboxing, we'll do a quick look on the parts, but before that, let's appreciate the nice box art. Let's see what is written on. So obviously I can't read Japanese. There is some recommendations for the color scheme. And it may come as a surprise for some beginners, but there is actually not a single red piece inside of this box. There is only a white colored plastic. So everyone has their own way of assembling the model, but what I like to do first is analyzing the instructions and making sure I have every single part required, as well as sorting out steps and thinking ahead of time. Also, a very smart thing to do is to put your clear parts away, because they are easily scratchable and you will only need them at the latest stages of model assembly. So for cutting out plastic parts from the spruce, I like to use hobby cutters, like these ones, as well as Tamiya's scissors for RC bodies. These are actually not for scale modeling, but for the RC bodies, but I found that it works quite well for my applications. So it is time to prepare car body for the painting and priming, and for that we need to identify all the surface imperfections. And to do that I'm using permanent marker, and with help of it I will be able to mark all the visible seam lines, all the dents and other imperfections, so I can easily remove them with the sanding sponges later. So if you are interested to see what kind of sanding paper and sponges I will be using for sanding, so I'll just have a general selection of different kind of grids, as well as some sanding sticks, some Tamiya's sanding sponges, and this is basically all I have, and this is definitely enough for this current model.
Pouring my heart and soul into everything I make. I bring you 641 to your silence. I'll be your savior when there's nothing left. I'll be your savior when there's nothing left. My heart and soul into everything I make. I bring you 641 to your silence. I'll be your savior when there's nothing left. I'll be your savior when there's nothing left. Let me express myself for you, 'cause I know how hard it can be. Sharing emotion, it isn't always easy. Listen to this song when you feel lonely.
So I have released almost all the parts from the spruce, but still some additional part cleaning is required. This step is not so crucial for big parts like this one. It also will be underneath the model, but it is very important for the small parts that will be on the top of model, on the exterior, like this windshield wiper. As you can see, there is small protruding pieces of plastic, so it will greatly affect the overall look of the model, and you have to be extremely careful to remove it very carefully and not alter the overall shape of the small part.
When the world doesn't quite understand, when it's known you can talk to your face ever again. It takes a toll when you're always a shell. It takes a toll when you can't be yourself. And I know what it's like, take my word for it. I've been through hell and back, but I learned from it. Take your negatives, make something great of it. Take the loss just cause you can learn from it. I mean I did. We're the same, are we not? Humans with emotion and feelings, we've been through some stuff. Pouring my heart and soul into everything.
So I have cleaned all the pieces. There's not so much to tell you about regarding this step. Also, I'm not incorporating any kind of aftermarket parts and just trying to keep this build as simple as possible. So my interior is quite simple. I have not filled any hollow spaces in those seats, as you can see. I'm gonna leave them as is. So it is now time to prepare parts for the priming, and before that I have to wash everything again, degrease body with alcohol, and for mounting it I will use a new product from Tamiya. Well, actually it is not a new product, it will be a new for me. So I have prepared parts for the priming. Everything is held in place with purpose designed holders with addition of double-sided sticky tape. Car body itself is safely secured into a Tamiya spray work stand. For the primers we will use HA's interactive black primer for the underside, and for the body we will use Mr. Hobby's primer. As for airbrush, I'm using Gallery's Ace Series airbrush.
For the ones who are silent, I'll be your savior when there's nothing left. I'll be your savior when there's nothing left. And so into everything I make.
So this is my DIY spray boot from storage box, some generic extraction fan, and ventilation pipe. So I have primed all the parts. As you can see, car body looks quite nice and smooth, with exception of few minor imperfections here and there. So what I'm about to do next is interior. I'm thinking about two-tone grayscale color scheme. So I have prepared some gray colors. So this is my progress for the interior so far. As you can see, I'm using gray colors, and those are tiny bit brighter, because in enclosed car body you want the brighter colors for them to be visible through the windows. Simple as that. So this is assembled interior. As you can see, nothing extraordinary, just the basic parts, no extra pieces applied, no seat belts, basic wheel, few parts are now in a black color. So taillight of this kit might be the one of the most complicated pieces overall. So my recommendation would be to paint black trimming first before putting on any transparent paint, because then it will make a nice trimming around the colored parts.
Flag.
So I have almost masked off the rear windshield. As you can see, I'm using very thin flex tape with combination of your regular masking tape.
Flag.
I spot a new jacket, now I feel like getting shit. I just step towards the spotlight with my brand new fit. No money in my pocket, but I'm feeling slick. But who needs money when you look like this? I spot a new jacket, now I feel like getting shit. I just step towards the spotlight with my brand new fit. No money in my pocket, but I'm feeling slick. But who needs money when you look like this?
Flag.
Brown hair, brown eyes, got it from my mom, won't tell you lies. If you treat me right, don't waste my time. If you're here for drama, that is not my thing, I want none of that. Fake friends, fat pads, real ones, great laughs. I'm tired of giving and getting nothing back. Fake friends, fat pads, real ones, great laughs. I'm tired of giving and getting nothing back. I'm tired of giving and getting nothing back. I try to be your pal, but it's not worth it, man. But who cares? Who cares? Guess I'm up now, going for the touchdown, chasing my biggest, fattest dreams. Getting closer every day it seems. I didn't think that I could, but thanks to you I believe. I spot a new jacket, now I feel like getting shit. I just step towards the spotlight with my brand new fit. No money in my pocket, but I'm feeling slick. But who needs money when you look like this? I spot a new jacket, now I feel like getting shit. I just step towards the spotlight with my brand new fit. No money in my pocket, but I'm feeling slick.
So this is our painted rear windshield. As you can see, it is not perfect by any means. I will still have to do some corrections in this spot, for example. So what happened is masking tape wasn't flush with surface, or maybe I touched it from other side and left my finger grease on the tape. So yeah, just something to keep in mind.
But who needs money when you look like this? I spot a new jacket, now I feel like getting shit. I just step towards the spotlight with my brand new fit. No money in my pocket, but I'm feeling slick. But who needs money when you look like this? I spot a new jacket, now I feel like getting shit. I just step towards the spotlight with my brand new fit. No money in my pocket, but I'm feeling slick. But who needs money when you look like this?
Flag.
So car body is now painted with this nice turquoise blue color, and now it is time to paint the window trims. So I'll be using black color, masking off all the car body and painting window trims.
Damn, this heat never been so costly. I'm just making plays, new stats improving games. See their looks, but we ain't the same, no way. Switch up quick, man, I built that bridge in a different phase. Went too far when you mentioned days. All that time they thrown away. Plugs, names, tugs, faith, love, fame. It's a relay race, that's why I don't let anyone come set my pace, nah. It's about control. The best way to make headway is your code. So press play in your next wave and let go. Let it go, let it go. Who's doing it most? It's about control.
So I have removed the masking tape, and as you can see, the masking job wasn't perfect. There is clear visible jagged edge on the roof, and what I will try to do now is I will mask off some spots and will try to touch up only the roof spot. Also, as you can see, there's a sunroof line visible. Here it is inside, and it is visible from the outside, so I clearly did a bad job at polishing the roof and at priming stage. So yeah, just something to keep in mind if you will ever buy this kind of model. Yet another status update, so I performed a quick touch-up for roof and the bonnet, and sadly there is a visible seam line between old coat and the new one. Just right here you can see the clear line, and same happens on the roof. I will try to cover up that and minimize that odd effect with some clear coat. For that I will use decanted TS13 from Tamiya, and hopefully it will at least help to hide it or make it less ugly. So yeah, let's go to the spray booth and paint some clear coat.
It's about control.
Car body after a clear coat looks a tiny bit better. No visible transitions in color. Still a tiny bit of orange peel is still present. Hopefully I will be able to polish it out in the later stages. Also, I'm not sure how Tamiya's clear coat will react to all the polishing compounds. We will see.
When you mention days, all that time they thrown away. Clocks, names, tugs, faith, love, fame. It's a relay race, that's why I don't let anyone come set my pace, nah.
Since SK hit Westwood, went north side of that sound boys press play just to wheel it. I put work in all seasons, dealt with all of them demons. Been scarred, kept bleeding, but you think it's easy, go on and take my place.
So few words about suspension. For the suspension coil I used decanted Tamiya's yellow. For the base coat I used Tamiya's spray can aluminium. And for the brake caliper I used transparent red color.
It's about control. The best way to make headway is your code. So press play in your next wave and let go. Let it go. Who's doing it most? Who's doing it? It's about control. The best way to make headway is your code. So press play in your next wave and let go. Let it go. Who's doing it most? It's about control.
It's about control. Press play in your next wave and let go.
Let it go. Who's doing it?
So chassis is almost completely assembled, only missing piece is exhaust tip. As you can see, it is rather simple. I just painted some parts with Tamiya's silver, gave it a dry brushing technique on top, painted some few parts with blue, and finished it on top with panel line accent color. So let's set chassis aside for now, because it is now time to work on car body again. And what I mean by that, it is time to polish it with the Mia's polishing compound. Here we have car body after polishing, still far away from being perfect, but that's the best I could do with my hands without any kind of rotary tool. So for the taillight I will use clear red and clear orange from AK Interactive. So here we have all the parts prepared for the final assembly, but before that we have to install taillights and headlights. And to do that we have to prepare sockets. So usually what I would do is I would use liquid chrome marker from Molotov and just paint them inside. But this time I decided to go a different route and got this metallic tape from the hardware store. This is your usual insulation tape that I will try to glue inside the socket and replace the usual technique with a marker. So quick update regarding headlight situation. It didn't turn out as I expected. Adhesive on this tape is way too strong, so we will be doing it the old way. So in fact adhesive is so strong that it came off with the paint. So I'm happy this part will be hidden. But this is a lesson why you shouldn't save money on hobby specific products and try to replace them by your household items. This is everything we used for this project, and let's start with a primer. For the primer we have Mr. Hobby's Mr. Surfacer 1000. For the base coat we used Zero Paints Turquoise Blue. For the underneath the car we used AK's Interactive Black Primer with combination of metallic gray from Tamiya. For the clear parts we used AK Colors, small selection of 4 colors. What else? For some black parts, window trimming, etc. we used lacquers from Tamiya. For the interior, combination of 2 colors, filled blue and light gold gray. One from Tamiya, another from Mr. Hobby. Also for the underside effects I used decanted silver for dry brushing. For panel lines we used panel line accent color. Some Vallejo's black for the interior painting. Decanted Tamiya STS13 for the clear coat. And for the glues I used Revel Contacta for the strong joints, for the interior and chassis assembly. And for the clear parts we used Contacta Clear from Revel. This is simply everything I was able to source at my local hobby stores, and I suggest you to work with things you have and not chase any kind of products I'm showing you in my videos. So it will be it for today's project. Let me know how do you like this new type of video, and thank you for watching, and hopefully I will see you soon in my next modeling episode.